read for you. So, first and foremost, tea. Today's tea is called Shangri-La Oolong by Nepal Tea Company. It came in my Sips by box. Totally awesome. If you want to know more about Sips by, my referral link's in the description. I'm not going to go into all of that right now with you. I want to jump right into your questions. So, Ava Marie, if you have a question for me, please put it in the chat. You are first up on the list. Who is coming towards me about love life? Seriously. I want to marry. I'm single, Capricorn female. His sign and his financial situation. All right, we're only going to do like a couple cards, so hopefully we can get as much info as possible for you. Welcome everyone that is just joining us. Today is Tea and Tarot, so go ahead and drop your questions in and I will get to as many as I possibly can in the 30 minutes that I have for today. Alrighty, so Ava, your first card is a 10 of Wands. So I'm seeing a kind of a tired soldier. Fire sign. We're looking for somebody that may be an animal lover, but he's definitely on an uphill path right now. So your second card here is the Six of Swords. All right, so there is going to be struggles, but it looks like you're going to be able to leave those struggles behind and kind of fly off. And if you look at this card, okay, so she's kind of looking off into the distance, you know, off the horizon. It's sunny and light, and then, you know, the birds kind of look like owls to me, which is a good sign. Owls mean wisdom, so you're looking off into the future with wisdom. But just know this man that's coming into your life here, it is going to be an uphill battle, but you know, everything worth fighting for is worth having. So, don't be afraid to fight for what you want. And, this is going to be a good man. I see chivalrous, I see strong. So definitely a good man coming your way. Alrighty. Balkis. And you guys, if I'm not saying your name right, please correct me. I am totally okay with that. I want to make sure that I am pronouncing your names correctly. Ava, it doesn't say when he is coming, at least not with the two cards, but where the card was, you know, you looking off into the future and he had already come, I would say it would be fairly soon. That doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be married anytime soon, but just know that he should be showing up. And again, fire sign. He should be showing up fairly soon. So I don't know if you already know this person or if, you know, it'll be somebody new. All right, Balkis, who is coming towards me and when? Ooh, so you have an earth sign, Balkis. The King of Pentacles. So this is going to be somebody strong, somebody secure in their life purpose. And with all the pentacles, I would probably assume that this person is going to be secure in their financial standing as well. Your second card was the High Priestess in reverse. Okay, so basically, you know, the High Priestess is a teacher. She's a spiritual guide. So this person is not going to be I would say this is not a twin flame type relationship, but it could be more of a soulmate type. And if you don't really know the difference, so a twin flame relationship is very spiritually challenging, and they're not always meant to last. So, you know, when you've got a solid foundation, then your relationships are more likely to last. So I would say this is the relationship that's coming to you. Look for an earth sign, okay? Somebody very secure in themselves, in their surroundings, maybe somebody that's a nature lover, but this person is not going to be a twin flame. That's what I'm seeing right now. Let me know if that makes sense to you guys. Remember to share the video out to any of your friends that might be interested in tarot readings, because again, I'm only reading until 1:30 today. Good. Okay. And in case you're wondering why I'm looking off to the side, I have my comments over here where I can see you guys better. They're a little bit bigger, so they're not teeny tiny on my phone. So you both are fairly new to Tea and Tarot. I do this bi-weekly. I also do spirit messages, so next week will be spirit messages. And those weeks we do just messages from spirit guides. So when will he come? So I'm seeing green, a lot of green. So I'm going to say spring, maybe early summer. It's not super duper duper hot, but it is warm enough that everything's going to be green and lush. So Ava, back to your card. Let's see if I can find it again. It didn't look like he had a lot, but I mixed him up really good. I'm not going to be able to find it. He didn't have a lot as far as monetary, as far as money goes, but he had a lot to give, if that makes sense. So he had the card, he had a lot more love to give, and he was very secure. He was a hard worker, but that doesn't mean that, you know, he has a lot of money. I can't give you timing, Ava. Your cards just didn't reveal that to me. He was kind of riding through a desert, so it's really hard to determine the time. All right, is there anybody else on that would like a reading? You are very welcome. I enjoy doing readings. What do you guys think of my new cards? So I got these, and I've had them for about a week, but this is the first I've actually got to do live readings with them. So I was pretty excited to use them today. This is the Crystal Visions Tarot deck. While we're waiting for some more people to ask for readings, is there any questions you guys have for me? I know we haven't had a lot of time to just chat. So if you have any personal questions for me, I'm totally open. Also, if you don't already know, I do have another YouTube channel where I do spiritual awakening type topics. So I teach on crystals and energies and chakras and all that. You know, Balkis, you are absolutely welcome to do another question since currently you're the only one that wants a question answered. So go for it. Shoot me another question. What is your mission in life? Ooh, I love these questions. Okay, so I'm going to grab a different deck. One that I didn't have already prepared. Because I like this deck a lot better for these kind of questions. So this is my Work Your Light Tarot, or excuse me, Oracle deck. This deck is perfect for these type of questions. So I'll pull one from here, and then I'll pull one from my new Yogic Path Oracle deck as well. They have very similar vibration and energy to them. So the Yogic Path kind of gives like direction on how to proceed, whereas this one may help you figure out, you know, what that path looks like. Okay, so whatever you happen to be thinking of, whatever is on your mind at this moment, the answer is yes. So I don't know what you're thinking about, but if you're contemplating something, you were hoping that I say your mission is this thing, whatever that is, the answer is yes. So that is your mission. So let me draw a yogic path over here to see what kind of complements it. That's another reason I love that deck, is because, you know, our guides know what we're thinking, and while I don't know what you're thinking, that doesn't mean I can't tell you that the guides say, yes, that's exactly what you need to do. Looks like we have a little bit of delay, so just so you guys know, there might be a little bit delay between when you ask a question and when I actually see it and can answer it for you. All right. So your Yogic Path card. Now these are all in Sanskrit, so I have a hard time pronouncing them. I will totally admit to that, so I apologize for my pronunciation. So your card is the Svadhyaya, okay? But it was in reverse. So these cards, these oracle cards, you can actually read in reverse. So I will look up that meaning for you. These have very in-depth meaning, and I absolutely love them. Okay, so it says reverse. Who are you? It may sound like an abrupt question, but it's one you should be asking yourself every day. When you don't ask yourself who we are, we take our versions of ourselves that other people have sized for us. In truth, you are not your personality. That is a temporary, ever-changing facade you use to interact with the outside world. This is the time to go deeper into the very nature of the self. This self is beyond personality, quizzes, or even dosha. This self is the infinite soul, one that exists across experiences, bodies, personalities, and even lifetimes. Regain touch with this, chant mantras, spend time immersed in nature, move past the mind. You will notice your personality quickly shifts and anchors into your truth when you're reunited with your soul. Lose yourself in something that you absolutely love. Maybe you're somebody that likes swimming and can just swim forever, and you forget the time and it ends up being hours later. Or maybe it's a book. Maybe you can jump into a book and get completely lost, or like the book said, dancing or meditation or yoga, or just something that fills your soul with love and contentment and compassion. That's what you need to do, and it will help accentuate the mission that you were thinking about. So, I don't know what mission were you thinking about? I would love to know, because apparently you're on the right track of thinking. There we go. Trying to get a little bit better signal for you guys. You are very welcome. Absolutely welcome. I love doing those kinds of readings. We've got about 10 more minutes. Is there anybody else on that would like a reading? Just waiting, guys. Anybody that wants a reading, just put in your question. G Girl, advice on Libra. You got it. Sorry, I don't know how much of a lag you're seeing. Will Libra pursue you? Okay, let's find out. So I got these awesome Crystal Visions cards, and they are perfect for these type of readings, or what may be coming your way. All right, let's see here. G Girl, I have the World. But the World was in reverse. Five of Pentacles. Okay, so here's the World card. Right now, Libra kind of has maybe the world like on their shoulders, feeling really stressed, like they're carrying the weight of the world essentially. They are going through some sort of transition though. See all the butterflies? Butterflies indicate transition. So I would, right now, I would say no. So this is kind of what I'm seeing for them. The Five of Pentacles, they're in kind of a, basically a depressing time of their life. You know, it's cold. It may seem dark. You know, they can't see. You notice the pentacles are behind them. They can't really see the good things that are in their life right now. So maybe this Libra doesn't even realize that you're there kind of waiting. So either continue to wait or go about your path until the right time comes when this person may actually reach out and come to you. Obviously, don't ever waste your time on anybody if they're not ready for you. It needs to be perfect timing for both parties in order to be a good functioning relationship. And even then, you know, there's ups and downs with every relationship. So just know they have a lot going on right now, okay? So don't feel bad if, you know, they're not paying any attention. Let me know if that makes sense. I apologize for the buffering. I'm trying to get the best stream for you guys possible, so I'm not running Wi-Fi today. Trying to figure out what's best so you guys can get the best stream and hear the messages that you're asking for. You thought he had other options. There might be a lot of stuff going on in his life right now. You know, the world's kind of on him right now, so he's too cunning sometimes. You know, that may be just a front. He may honestly be using it as a defense mechanism just to try and deal with what he has going on. Let's see. I'm going to try and do that exact thing. Thank you for the advice. Azrael Vicious live streams. I am working, seeing if I can fix that right now. Okay, let me know if it helps at all, guys. Left my thumbs up. Thank you very much. I'm still new to the whole live streaming thing, so I'm trying to learn this. Trying to make it as best as possible for all of you guys. I've got time for one more question if there's anybody else that would like a reading. Thank you very much for stopping in, and thank you for advice. Hopefully that worked. Make it a little bit better for everybody. Alrighty, guys, if we don't have any more questions, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for today. I've got to go adult now instead of being here with you guys, which I would much rather do. One day we can just sit and read tarot all day long, and that will be a beautiful day. So I've got 2 minutes. Does anybody on have a question that I can answer in the next 2 minutes? All right, I'm calling it, guys. It is 1:30 and I have to go play adult. So thank you everybody that came and let me read for them. Let me read for them if I can talk, guys, really. So if you are seeing the replay after the fact and you have a question that you would like answered in the next Tea and Tarot, I'd be happy to answer that for you. I usually have a couple minutes right at the very beginning that I can do that. So drop it in the comments and we will see you next time. Love you guys. Bye.